My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Aquarius. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly. So thank you all so very much for supporting me and your love and devotion towards me and my channel. This 5 card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. Then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you and then a Favole. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. 3 of Pentacles. I think I've done maybe a while back, maybe a couple months ago, that there was a love triangle here going on. I mean, I'm getting, both senses. The one who are in a relationship and the ones who are single. The thing is, the 3 of Pentacles is all about partnership, so hopefully you're in a very stable, very loving, grounded, because, the Pentacles are about, grounded and balanced and earthly and honest, to truth, connections and stuff like that. And the thing is, what I see here is, it's like, yeah, this looks like a very stable connection between you and the other person. It could be with the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or somebody who just comes across as being very grounded and down to earth and authentic. For the ones who are single, it looks like that you could also be in the situation of creating something, because if you look at the spider, I personally don't like them, but I admire them because they're weaving their web. And what are they weaving? They weave their home, and it's like the happy home, happy hearth, happy family, like whether it's the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, or 4 of Wands, is that it's kind of also confidence within your own body and your own life, to say I'm strong and confident in my own temple, my own skin and stuff like that. So I do see a lot of confidence coming from my beloved Aquarius, as both men and women in this world. So I love that. And either way, it just looks like, if you're in a partnership with somebody, it looks like that you're the one who's just going to be creating more stuff. But again, you want to make sure that it's not just a one-way street where, you're the one that's putting in time and effort and the other person is just not doing anything and stuff like that, because that could also cause one to feel exhausted as well. But let's see who the other person is. Lord of Scepters, King of Wands. It could be with maybe a Leo, or maybe somebody has Leo somewhere in their star chart. You're opposites attract. But this person is also kind of heading towards you. Maybe this person is also putting on a lot of fiery passion in their own way. It doesn't per se have to be a Leo. It could be somebody, even a Sagittarius or Aries in other ways. But it looks like that this person is pretty much also either A, heading towards you if you're a single Aquarius, or B, in other aspects, they are also driven and passionate, and they're also they are willing to also contribute it, to actually wanting to create this happy home, happy hearth, happy family with you. But either way, it looks incredibly, wonderfully, and passionate no matter what. Relationship. Ace of Grails. Are you kidding? No. New beginnings. The thing is I feel like that this card applies to both, the ones who are single and the ones in a relationship. The thing is it's like if you want to have a new beginning, you both could be creating, new beginnings for yourself, or you're both creating a new home for yourself. You guys are doing new things, you guys are traveling, you guys are going to be, consuming, different meals or drinks. But this is all about also new beginnings in any way. You guys could be, creating a new future for for yourselves in any way. But for the ones who are single, I do see a new beginning no matter what. And this person is pretty much also heading towards you because they probably also want to have a new beginning with you as well. But I love that I was able to give this beautiful card to my beloved Aquarius, as both men and women, because this is also about like abundance, also overflow and stuff like that. And look at all those beautiful flowers. Fast. Lord of Schools, okay. You could have been with the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but again, you could have still been with the same, grounded, individual, or, you've always been very grounded and stuff. But, the difference between the other King of Pentacles, my goodness, sometimes my hair just really bothers me. But anyway, the thing is sometimes, it's like, what I mostly see here is that you've always been a very grounded, down to earth, individual and stuff like that. But the difference between this card and the other King of Pentacles is that it's like, I still see you actually riding through storms, and just kind of thinking, okay, it's like, I'm willing to do anything it takes to be with this person because, it's like, I feel like that this person is very passionate and I'm so drawn to this person as well. This could have still been you in the past where you were also drawn to this person and this person was immediately drawn to you as well. So, but either way, it just looks like that you're still a very grounded, down-to-earth, authentic individual, and maybe that's what also drew this person to you for your realism and stuff. And for the ones who are still single and stuff like that, it's like, okay, yeah, if you still haven't found, the Mr. or Mrs. Right yet in your life, I still see a new beginning. So, I just see you just traveling or just still going on the hunt in your own ways, trying to find whoever that Mr. or Mrs. Right is and stuff like that. But I do see a new, potential, fresh offering being presented, sometime. I can't say when or how, of course, but that is what's pretty much going to be heading towards you, or you're heading towards it. Future. Four of Skulls, my goodness, a lot of Earth. Okay, you could have a lot of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But the Four of Pentacles is also about stability. So either way, it's like for the ones who are in a long-term relationship and everything is working out, I still see incredible stability, abundance, new beginnings, a lot of, just a lot of, groundedness and stuff like that. Everything is just going to be good and stuff like that. For the ones who are single, I do see that this new beginning is definitely going to be giving you some kind of groundedness, stability, all kinds of, realism about it and stuff like that. So I just think either way, that, this new beginning, because, you were always going on the hunt for whatever you wanted, needed, and desired, and that's what's pretty much waiting for you in the future. You could be the fair maiden, or you could be the knight in shining armor, no matter what. Whoever, is watching and stuff like that. But that's what I see for my beloved Aquarius is for your future. Okay, what does Oracle have for my beautiful Aquariuses? Sacrifice, renunciation, offering, and letting go. Okay. If there was any kind of sacrifice that took place, sometimes, it's kind of like a give and take kind of situation. And that's kind of like the Six of Pentacles. One person, gives and takes. The other person also accepts or gives in return. But if there's any kind of sacrifice, you want to make sure that the sacrifice is done, for the greater good, and never just so you can compromise yourself and try to actually say, I need to be with this person because I'm so drawn to this person. Because, if you see, yourself in this past, it's very honorable and very remarkable, but why should you have to be the one to have to ride through storms just to be with the other person? Why should you be the one to put in all the time and effort, right? Because the thing is, it's like everything is kind of like, a give and take kind of situation. Sometimes you have to give up one thing, and then the other person eventually also has to give up one thing and stuff like that. You don't want to feel like that you're the one that's putting in all the time and effort and having to be, appeasing the other person and always doing, sacrificing stuff, because should that be the case where you're the one that's doing all the effort and all the time and whatever it may be, I would just try to, maybe consider letting them go and stuff like that, and or even having some kind of renunciation moment and stuff like that. But either way, you want to make sure that there's no negative sacrifice taking place. But if there's a good sacrifice, hopefully that will improve the connection between you and the other person, and that is what could also be, creating this, down to earth authenticity and stability in the future. So, wow. Favole. What does Favole have? The Tower. Ooh, okay. Why would you get the Tower? Well, the thing is, it's like I'm worried that something might have to break down, but that's kind of also what a sacrifice is all about, is that something has to break down just so you could have new beginnings. I mean, this could be maybe, it's like hypothetically, this could be you, and the other person could be the one that's, could be taking off themselves, but you will definitely get a new beginning of some kind, but you were always on the hunt for something. And yet, you do crave stability of some kind. But the thing is, it's like, okay, something has to break down for new beginnings. You guys could be going through couples counseling, therapies or something. That could also be what sacrifice is all about, is having to do, give and take kind of situations. But the Tower is also that, something could be breaking down, stuff like that. And then that could also end up in a negative sacrificial moment. And that's what I want to avoid, for my beautiful, amazing Aquariuses. I mean, hopefully it's all for the greater good. However, if this is just something, that could potentially be hazardous, I want you guys to look into this and to see how you guys could potentially, patch up this potential Tower situation. See if you guys could try to either have open-hearted conversations with each other, or just be, if it's really, impossible for the, give and take kind of situations, then I would definitely consider, letting go and just, yeah, and just, we'll, see that as a grand sacrifice, sadly. Wow. I was really not expecting that all too much. But the thing is, And the Tower is definitely a blessing in disguise kind of card. So, that's the only kind of comfort I could give you. Sometimes, there's usually a silver lining and behind, something like a tower or something, or even the Death Upright, for example, because it doesn't mean it's all the end of it. It's just sometimes, you just have to maybe tweak some things and stuff like that. And hopefully it'll all work out in the best for everybody. Well, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated for you all, please, consider joining and subscribing to my channel. I just want to thank you guys so much for, supporting me. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to the general reading, so I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now, but I just want to wish you all the best in whatever the situation is going to take place. I hope it'll all work out and stuff like that. I want to wish you all the best. May you guys have, many happy returns in many ways. And again, thank you so much because I love you guys incredibly.